Hello guys, welcome back to today's weekly podcast. Today I'll be focusing on the main theme of identity and individualism. The main focus that consists of individualism and identity is one that many find controversial and sensitive. It is a subject that differentiates each other from each other. And today I'm here with a special guest, Brandon Moore.
Hi guys.
So introduce yourself a little bit. Who are you? What do you do?
Well, my name's Brandon. I work in an agricultural company. That's about it really. Nothing special.
How long have you been working there?
2 months, 3 months.
Yeah.
Going on that, yeah.
Yeah. How are you finding it?
Different.
Yeah.
To be fair, yeah.
When you say different, what do you mean different?
I mean, I didn't think there would be so much involved.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like you'd think, because we do with the supplying of like chemicals and everything. But like you'd think there's just like one lot of fertilizer or something, but no, there's like 10, 11 different types. But so it's quite interesting day to day. Every day's new.
Yeah. And with this job that works with selling medical supplies and stuff, would you say it creates some sort of form of identity, individualism on you?
In some aspects, I'd say, yeah, because I kind of fell into this. So it's more of like, but it's made me have more of an understanding of how tough agriculture actually is, what farmers have to go through as we deal with them every day. They come down and we talk to them and everything. Yeah. But it just makes me have a lot more respect.
Yeah, because many people do not understand the effort of farmers and how essential we need it for survival.
Exactly that. It's like they're up at like 3 a.m. every day, not finishing till 9, 10 o'clock the next day. Like there's not much sleep going on at all. Like it's ridiculous.
Very big impact for the economy.
Massive. That's why it's like, that's why they're so important. Like because they don't just like provide food. It's like they provide like the nature side of it as well. You know, it's a lot. There's a lot to it. We could go on for hours chatting about it.
Yeah. And it helps with your identity of building a family with Shara, your partner.
Yeah, exactly that.
And your football team.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's like you could go for like football team's a good one. Teamwork, obviously. We work with team. Yeah. As a team down there in the warehouse.
Yeah, we've been good friends for many years.
Yeah, we have.
Worked together at Wimpy.
Exactly. Yeah.
Worked together at our football club, Beggarwood FC.
Yeah. Been around the block, haven't we?
I know.
Yeah. But it's all about trying to stick together.
Yeah, 100%. Completely agree. So I've got a couple questions for you today. Yep. To see your perspective.
Okay.
As a 20 to 30-year-old age demographic on how you see identity and individualism. For personally, in my opinion, throughout adulthood and childhood, I believe that over time your identity and individualism shapes you from external factors like social media and all of that. So the first question I have to you today to ask you, in your opinion, what does identity mean to you personally, and how do you think it has developed you over your time?
So identity, to me personally, is like a lot of people would associate that with mainly like heritage and stuff, but I don't think that's just it. Like for me, it's like what makes you like a good person. So like if like let's say, trying to think of an example, let's say I met up with, let's say we didn't know each other, and like I met you down the street and stuff like that, and like you give me a good impression, like I would identify you as that, like that's your identity. You're a nice, cheery, upbeat person, you know. I think a lot of it comes from me as a lot of first impressions as well, because it's like I don't know how to say it, but it's like you kind of read the room by how someone's talking or by their body language and everything.
I do agree with you. I do think one of the main factors in forming identity is first impression and body language. Because personally, in my opinion, when I first met you, I didn't know how to approach you, all of that. However, your first impression was very comforting and important to me, and that's how we both associated with each other and stuck together as friends for many years now. And without your first impression and everything like that, I don't think we would have been friends.
No.
And I think that is important, because if we never became friends, I don't know where the future would take us.
100%,
as we said earlier, we're in a football team together, Beggarwood FC, and I don't think if we had a good first impression on each other, I don't think we would be in a football team together, working together, all of that. So, how do you think identity has developed on you over time?
As in personally, or is it
personally,
or outside of it as well?
Personally, outside, how has it influenced you over time
I
to make you who you are today?
I think so. I could start off with the outside view of it. So, like my childhood, it was quite. I was like, apart from like, this is mainly on my dad's side. I don't care. Like, it is what it is. It was very bigoted, let's put it that way. So it was more like not educated, you know, and I'm not going to go into details or anything.
No problem, we don't have to.
But it's like, as I was growing up, I seemed to educate myself a bit more on, it's like, I don't know, for example, like certain like religion, for example, or races or whatever like that. And like, it took me till probably, I was still young, but like, obviously when you grow up around that, it's quite tough. But like, to break that mold, it was tough. But like, it just because they're one religion or they're one race, doesn't mean they're bad people or anything like that. And everyone is different in every single way, and that's what makes the world so beautiful as well. It's all about learning to respect other people's point of views, and I've learned that growing up as well.
But even if you don't share the same point of view or opinion, it's still important to share and understand each other's perspective.
Oh yeah, 100%. Because at the end of the day, we're all living on the world together. There's only one. I believe there's only one life, and live it. You know, there's no point of holding grudges against one another. It's all about love at the end of the day, and that's how it should be.
How I see it, personally, I don't know if you see it differently or similar. Even though we may have different skin colour, you may be white, you may be black, you may be Asian, at the end of the day, we are all the same people. We share the same bones, blood, tissue.
Yeah, it's like if you go under an X-ray of like different race and different race, like 2-3 different races, you cannot tell it apart who's who. It's not what's outside, it's what's inside.
And I think that's why identity is so important. Even though we both agree that everyone is the same people, the concept of identity and individualism makes us all different. And that's one thing I do like, because as you know, you're a massive Southampton fan, and I'm guessing that is a major part of your identity and your family identity.
Yeah, like my granddad played for the club and supported the club through
Southampton football club.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, he was them through and through, and it's always been kind of drilled into us, you know, from young age. Like my mum's side couldn't care couldn't care about football, but on my dad's side, it was probably drilled in from a young age. And like, like when people say you have a choice and everything, like I would like, oh yeah, you don't have to support it because your dad supports it or whatever. I think I still would have made that choice anyway, even if it wasn't drilled into me, because it's just what I associate with the most.
Just association. It's just family culture.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's like the amount of games that we've been to over the years, like from the clubs, ups and downs, like especially recent years as well. It's like like football, especially like you understand, you're a Liverpool fan. Like football can be more than just a game. It is more like a sort of lifestyle as well.
I massively agree with that. But as a Liverpool fan, I've seen the ups and downs. Roy Hodgson, Jurgen Klopp, and personally, even though we support different football teams, you're Southampton, I'm Liverpool. It's good how it helps us build and remember memories.
100%.
And personally, I've got family up north from Liverpool, and through that connection and forming Liverpool Football Club as a part of my identity, I've been able to expand my network with certain people. Like I've expanded my network in Liverpool.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, completely agree. It's like my missus supports Southampton because of me, like, but like I haven't drilled that into her. It's also like football, like rivalries and stuff like that as well. It's like it's Southampton's massive rival Portsmouth, absolutely hate each other and stuff like that. But it's not like I can't be in a room with a Portsmouth supporter. You know what I mean? It's like they're a genuinely nice person. Screw it.
And that rivalry helps you build your identity.
Exactly.
It gives yourself some motivation to keep pushing.
So it's also this like history as well. Because like it makes you feel like, oh, why do they hate them so much and stuff like that? Then you go into it, then Southampton and Portsmouth rivalry is a lot bigger than football. Like it's way before football. Like it's to do with times of like fishermen on like the docks and everything. It's everything like that. So it's quite interesting as well.
What way do you feel like your environment have shaped you into who you are today? How has the external factor of the environment, like your job, your place where you live now, where we're currently filming, where has that influenced you and your identity?
Mainly my dad's side, I'd say, because it was more the fact of as I got older, I didn't want to be like that. You know, it's like
you wanted to find your own self.
Exactly.
You didn't want to follow someone else. You wanted to be you.
Yeah, that's a perfect way of putting it. In fairness, it's as you said, I want to be me, and like you've seen me, like
I've seen you grow up.
Oh yeah, exactly. Like it's from where I have been in the past and everything. I think also like I don't mind disclosing this with my mental health issues as well. It's more the case of they shape me into who I am today as well. It's more like you never know what's going on in someone's head as well.
You never know how fast life can change.
Exactly, and so it's more like I just take it day by day now. Whereas I was always worrying about the future and everything, and now it's just day by day. Whatever happens, suck it up, get on with it. You know, it's just how it is nowadays. But from that, like I got that from my dad's side, the bad side of it. Then I actually got out of that myself because it was tough. Because obviously, again, young age drilled into you and everything like that. Sort of like I wouldn't say brainwashing. I don't know how to, not manipulative either. It's more like
foreshadowing.
Sort of thing. And it was like there's one thing my mum said to me is like she said, I just don't want you to be like your dad, and that was it. That like I changed from then.
And that's why I think individualism and identity are good. Because not only does it shape you into how you are today, but it also shapes how other people see you around.
100%. Because like if you again, like we can link that back to the first impression thing. It's like if you leave a bad first impression, people will think that's you. Even if you're having a bad day, sort of thing. Like it's like even if I'm having a bad day and stuff like that, I'll try to be happy. If someone says hi to me, random person, oh hi, how are you, sort of thing, you know? Because why should in my mind, why should my bad day ruin someone else's as well? It's like it just shouldn't.
And like you said earlier, your identity from doing external factors and social media, you have drastically changed from the person you were as a kid to nowadays. like you're happy,
Yeah.
you're with your partner Shira, you've got a comfortable job, you got your driving license, you drive.
Yeah, exactly that, yeah.
My third question, out of the 8 questions, how do you balance being authentic with fitting into different social societies?
I don't. I just be me.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the best way for. But everyone's different. Like some people bounce off the room or whatever, or like they match energy or whatever. I used to do that.
Yeah.
I don't. I don't anymore because I found out I was getting unhappy quite easy.
Because that's not the person you.
Yeah, exactly. It's like when we worked like jobs together and stuff like that. Some people like because of we're not going to name what it is, but it's like the work. It wasn't great, was it? It was bad, but like we always made like we lifted it. Let's put it that way. It's like. And like when people came into work, they were happy because we were happy. Like they fed off us, and I think that's what it takes. If I'm being completely honest.
So, in your opinion, you would say rather than being in a social society and letting that form your identity, you would rather be authentic and just be yourself.
Yeah,
and you don't really care about what other people think. You just want to
be you.
Yeah.
100%. Because it's like at the end of the day. If they're like, if people worry about losing mates and stuff like that, they're not your mates if they don't accept you for you. And that took me a while to get over as well. 100%. But because when you think of it and say it out loud, it's quite scary and overthinking it. And I'm a massive overthinker, and it was a nightmare. But once you get out of that cycle and start being you, you'll see your real friends. You'll see people be like, oh, you know what, I like that. I like this guy, sort of thing. And like they'll bounce off you as well, and you'll find people exactly like not just like you, but like similar interests as well.
And then their interests, hobbies, also form into you. And that helps you build your identity and individualism. So yeah, I totally agree. I do think that being yourself is more effective and efficient, because there's nothing worse than faking an identity that isn't your real self and having other people think that who you are. I genuinely believe, like you said earlier, that it's better to be authentic than just fake.
So I also think if you are fake, you will end up getting hurt once as well, because what it will be is the people that you were like friends with or something like that, they will use that against you and hold that. And like some people in this world are pure evil, and they will do anything to like just get you like try and ruin your life. You know what I mean? And that's just how the world is, you know. And that's why be yourself, develop your own identity if you can, sort of thing. Don't go off of what you see on Instagram or whatever, or TikTok or whatever.
Because with social media, you don't really see real people.
Exactly.
You see the good times and happy place, but you don't see the bad things.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I don't know, a good example of this is Robin Williams. He was so happy and everything like that. Then, unfortunately, he took his own life because no one knew what he was going through and everything. And it's all 90% of it is staged, and I think where social media comes into that situation, I think it also affects the younger generation massively, because they think like, oh yeah, like they see this person on, I don't know, YouTube or whatever, and they go, I want to be like that. That's me now, sort of thing. Oh, they're popular, sort of thing, and that's just not real.
No, it is.
I do agree with that, because over the years, you keep saying people go up and down, and it's literally just the same thing over and over again. No one is trying to be themselves. It's literally just views and clickbait just to get money and revenue.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. And they say money makes the world go around, and unfortunately it does. So it's...
Yeah, I do agree with that. So would you say faking your identity and individualism causes karma?
I don't know if I'll use the word karma. I'd probably be like, if you fake it, it's because some people don't believe in karma, so it's more like, I think it's more the case of if you fake it and you know you're faking it, you're gonna eventually it will be the case of you get what you deserve because and you will get found out. That's just how it is. It's like no matter how small a lie is, a lie will always come out one way or another. So I don't think it's karma. I just think it's what it is. It's fake.
How would you view people that say fake it till you make it? Do you believe in that or not?
No, because they can't be happy.
Yeah.
Because it's like I see it all the time as well, especially on Snapchat as well. It's like fake it till you make it. It's like also what does that even mean? Like sort of thing. Like it, like make it to what? Like make it to what, you're a millionaire or whatever. But if you look at the percentages and stuff like that, that's not gonna happen. Like let's be real.
It's like winning the lottery. Very impossible.
Exactly. It's like fake it till you make it. It's not good because it's not doing anyone well, anyone well at all.
So overall, from the question, you would say fitting in with different society is important, but it isn't important. The main thing that is important is just being yourself. Be
yourself and educate yourself as well from other societies, not just like your own, if you know what I mean.
So rather than following people, build your own identity. Be original. Don't follow other people.
Create your own views.
What is the biggest impact that has shaped your sense of individualism and identity? Very good question.
That's a tough one.
So what is one key moment of your life from childhood to now that has shaped your identity massively?
I would probably say I come from travelling family and stuff like that. I was bullied loads at school because of it, and I started to, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like try to sort of go against what I was and not believe it, sort of thing. And that would just eat me up, and I'll be like, oh, yeah, but I am this, and there's no place in the world for me, sort of thing like that.
You would let other people create your identity instead of building your own identity.
And they would use it against me that way. And because when they think of travellers, they think of violent criminals and everything like that. And I was pure bullied and everything because of it. And and now when I educated myself and everything like that, I'm not ashamed of who I am.
You're proud.
Who you are. Exactly. It's and it's like having lots of chats with my nan. She because it's more than just a lifestyle. It's not like a lifestyle. It's actually a sort of culture because we have our own language as well. It's like I know words here and there. But I can't speak it. But my nan speaks it like that. But I can understand it. It's so strange. It's so hard to explain. But it's like I was like, you know what? That's actually sort of that's pretty growing up. I was like, well, that's actually pretty cool. Sort of like that. That's actually quite unique. You know. And from there, I wasn't going to change who I was, but I was more accepting of who I was as well. So it's more like I'm still going to be the same old person. If people come up to me and go, oh yeah, whatever, I'll be like, what, sort of thing.
So would you say that family and external factors like school, the education system, is the biggest impact on your identity and who you are today?
Yeah, because I think, especially in schools, I don't know what it was like when you were in school, but in my school especially, it was more the case of, it was always negative. Don't be this. You don't want to be that. You don't want to. Sort of thing. It was more of it's trying to don't get me wrong. The intentions were pure. But the way I don't know how they would do it differently. But the way they approached it was wrong. So that would make people become fake it till you make it again, sort of thing. And that's where they're like, oh yeah, that's where popular groups in school would now come from, because it's oh yeah, the school goes, we make these rules, and then the guy goes, oh yeah, the people go, what am I going? Oh, like screw the bombs, you know. And so I think education is a big factor. Like, it's not just social media. It is education, but it's not just schools. It's also from the parents as well. It's from people around you as well.
So what you're referring to is like the David Gauntlet theory that suggests that rather than people are born with their identity, social and external factors like social media, education is the primarily cause of how someone develops their identity.
Yeah, especially now, especially in the younger generation as well. Yeah.
Because, like you mentioned before about how you experience education in school, I shared similar experiences. Like during my year at secondary school of that, many people in my year often viewed social media as what nowadays are expected and like the requirement of that.
Yeah.
And the amount of people that would just follow social media, from like idiotic friends, all of that, like they wouldn't care about their actual social life. No. They would only care about social media and all of that, because they view social media as their own identity rather than outside.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's where you can link as well to like views and likes and stuff as well. Like, so like, let's say like that's why social media, like, I don't know if that's true, but like they got rid of like a dislike button or something, because it's like people like, because what it is as well, it's people can't take constructive criticism because they think of it as hate, and then what it is they go like, oh my god, this person hates me and everything, so I need to change who I am, sort of thing. But really, that's not what they're saying, you know. And like, I don't know, a good example, like, I don't know, YouTube from like, I don't even know how old YouTube is, but like, let's say, I don't know.
It was made in 2005, if I'm correct.
Yeah, it might have been. Yeah. So it's like, so let's say, I don't know, 10 years ago compared to now. 10 years ago, you could say like on a video, oh yeah, it's all right, but like I'll do it this way, for example, like that. It's just an opinion, nothing. And nowadays you say that now, and it's like people are like, oh my god, I need to change who I am completely, and that's not how it should be at all. It's
they've got to find their own identity, not to rely on other people.
Yeah.
My next question for you in the podcast is, how do you express your identity in your everyday life? Like, how do you showcase your first impression at work, your football team, to your partner, to your friends?
Yeah. I think the best, like, again, be yourself sort of thing. So it's like, obviously with mental health issues and everything, if I'm having a bad day, I'm not going to hide it, because like, it's just going to make me worse. And it's like, and so it's obviously like, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to take it out on people. It's more of a case of like, they're aware, sort of thing, because bottling it will only do more damage. But yeah, I'll just mainly stay as I am, like, especially on the day. That's why I say just take it day by day, and just try and like just be like, I'm just myself every day, sort of thing.
That is one thing I do like. But as someone that is a friend of yours, your identity very much inspires me, because you're a lot more older than me. You're someone who I look up to and who I want to be, and personally I feel like you're someone that is trustworthy, someone that I can trust, spend quality time with, and all of those things that forms your identity, I think is very good. And that's why I think so many people like you. You got a good partner, Shira. You got a comfortable job, and even from people who you used to work with at your old job, Wimpy, you still stay in contact with them. You're very generous, caring, all of that. And I feel like you may not realise it, but you do showcase your identity to be charming. All of that.
No, you put it like that, probably, But like, again, like, I don't realise, you know, because it's just who I am, sort of thing. It's like, again, everyone has bad days. I have bad days, you have bad days, and stuff. It's tough, but like, that one bad day shouldn't define your identity, and then that should be you throughout.
But like many people say, to have good times and to expand and become successful, you have to go through bad times.
100%, yeah.
It can't always be good. You need to balance out the good with the bad.
Yeah, exactly. Because like without sadness, there's no happiness, and that's just again life. And like, there's going to be times where life hits you like a brick wall, you know, and that also can shape your identity as well, because it's like, are you going to be a person that fights through it, or are you going to be a person that hides away and cowards and like think, oh yeah, the world's over sort of thing? It's more, but again, it's like coping mechanisms as well. Like, that's also people's identities. It's like my best coping mechanism is probably talking. Like, especially when I'm on a bad day. But that's just who I am. Other people is they don't want to talk about, they don't want to address it, they want to be left alone, sort of thing. It's very different for everyone, but that shouldn't shape who you are as a person.
I feel like over the couple of years I've known you, I think it's 2 or 3 years.
3 years ago.
And I think since when I first met you and to today, you have gotten significantly better at showcasing and talking about your emotions.
Oh yeah.
Because one thing people don't realise is talking about your emotion. You're not weak.
No.
You're just healing.
Yeah.
You can't fight your own battles by
exactly.
yourself.
As well as you're human.
Yeah.
And having these feelings and emotions is okay. Like, you got to realise that as well. And this is where social media comes in and influencers comes in. Because, like, I mean, like during like COVID and lockdown and stuff, Andrew Tate was a massive one of this. And all like the young men and stuff were like, you can't have emotions, you can't do this, you can't do that, everything, like, and very misogynistic as well. And it shaped people like, oh yeah, I want to be like that sort of thing. Oh yeah, he's cool sort of thing, because he's trending. You know, it's like the world's a funny place.
It's crazy how time flies and how different the world changes, how people identity, individualism changes. And the one thing I do like is how you and your partner Shira is in a good relationship. You help each other, you talk to each other about your emotions, and overall you just got a good relationship with each other.
Couldn't ask for anyone better, really.
Our next question for you is, second to last one. How do you think social media has indirectly or directly impacted your own identity?
But to be fair, where I'm a bit older, 26, like, when growing up, we didn't really have it. So it's more we were like the last generation without it. But we had the start of it, but we grew up without it, if that makes sense.
And how would you feel about from time before social media to nowadays, where it's all about social media, Instagram, TikTok, all of that? Because as we can see, TikTok is always facing legal battles about identity, people, information, private information leaking, and how that massively impacts a person's identity.
It's from when I was young. It's like if you told me when I was a kid all this would happen, I wouldn't believe it. To be fair, it's like it's mad, really, how so much, like, one tiny app, right? Literally, just a simple app on your phone can have that much of an impact on someone nowadays. And it's, don't get me wrong, some of the stuff on social media is very dangerous. Like, there's like trends and stuff.
Like, I don't know.
So with the most recent one is misleading content from AI. Generated videos.
That could really damage someone's reputation. It's like, because it looks so real. And whenever, like, let's say, I don't know, they see that a celebrity was being made like AI about that or whatever, and like they're seeing walk in the street, especially the younger generation, where they're quite naive, because like they don't have that life experience or anything. They will look at them and be like, that's you. Like, this is you as a person, sort of thing. All these like allegations or whatever is so fake. Sort of, like it's fake. It's blatantly fake. Like people like you and me can see it's AI,
but people who are younger won't see it.
Yeah, exactly. And you can also see that for the older generation as well. I mean, by that, like people who are like 20 years older than me, 30 years older than me. It works both ways. Whereas where we're stuck in the middle, we can see if it's fake or not. Whereas they don't know what they're looking for. They don't know what these trends are. That's what the kids and adults actually.
But one thing I find crazy, I don't know if you ever realised, but throughout the age demographic, like young adults and all of that, they use social media like Instagram, WhatsApp, all of that. However, if you look at the older generation, they don't use places like TikTok, Instagram. They use Facebook. And then you've got the backlash from young people and old people.
Exactly that, yeah.
And like you said earlier, it's a small app on your phone, but yet it can be so damaging to your identity, individualism, and mental health.
And it's with people you don't even know. Like you'll never meet them in your life, sort of thing. So it's like I don't understand it personally. It's like, I've tried the whole TikTok thing. I don't care what people say, you know what I mean? It's what
You're just you.
Yeah, exactly. And
you don't really care. You don't fake an identity on
people comment on the video. I'm like, that's them with the problem. So what? Like, I'm not going to bite or give in to them. So
one thing I must ask you is, before conducting this podcast, I read that over like 52% of people nowadays in like America, UK and worldwide, they have like 14 hours per day of like social media screen time. How do you feel about that?
That surprised me, especially nowadays, because all the technology that's coming out as well. Every year there's a new phone. Every year there's constant updates on apps, and like that, like when you put it into perspective, that's mad. Like that's ridiculous. What's that, over half a day? That's mad.
And that's not just one day, that's every day.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. If it was over the case of a week, then alright, fair enough. But but that don't surprise me, because life is on screen for this younger generation, and like they're not going out socializing as such now. Everything's online. It's like you can even look at not just phones, you can look at consoles as well. Everything's online. It's like, what are you doing? I'm talking to the talking to the boys or whatever, and realistically you're just talking to them through a mic on the Xbox or PlayStation.
The one thing I find crazy, like we have agreed on, how social media does have a direct impact on people's identity, is what I find crazy, I don't know about yourself, is how not only does social media impact people's identity, but it impacts like multiculture and society. Because as you see, like 100 years ago, we were not building many houses, and now we're pumping many houses, the economy is growing, collapsing, all of that. And with the use of social media, that is the main place where people get their information from, which is very harmful for their identity.
Because a lot of it's misleading as well. It's like nowadays you have. It's also like you know, like the operation was like raise the flag and everything, with like the Union Jack and England flag and everything like that. It's like people have done that with racist intent, not because it's patriotic. It's because it's racist.
And the thing is, that was formed by social media.
It was,
and people, instead of just keeping it on social media, they brought it into their own identity and into the world. That damaged not only many religion, cultures and all of that, but it now brings up younger generation into viewing people differently.
100%. And it's foul, but unfortunately it's how the world is, and that's why. And also, like, you have activists like, I can't remember what his name is, but he's like a really big big name, and
Tony Robinson.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very big, and he's very good at talking, and I can see why. Like why people be like, oh yeah, it's this, that, and the other. But at the end of the day, he's not like the Prime Minister. No, he's not. No. He's nothing major. You know what I mean?
He's just a normal man that's using social media to his benefit to influence and hinder people's identity and create hateful, harming stereotypes.
Yeah, it's pure corruption as well. It's like because like the main stereotype of what he was saying is like Muslims are terrorists sort of thing, right? And but that's just Muslim extremists.
Yeah,
you know? Like
it's not pro.
No, it's not. No, because like if you go into like I don't know a mosque or whatever, right? They're the most laid back, lovely people you ever met.
Like us.
Exactly. Like just because they believe something else, it's like, and I think also. Like it's not just that; it's also the colour of the skin, you know. Because like, let's say if a white Muslim was there, there's no way they'll be associated with that stereotype because it's again that's social media and that's what's been drilled into people, really.
Personally, in my opinion, I think that now in today's society, I don't think people like other people to be different.
No,
I think people think that all people should be the same.
Yeah.
And that's why stereotypes comes in, and social media enhances it and negatively affects people, identity and individualism.
Yeah, 100%. And it's again, it goes back to bigotry as well. It's not well educated, and it's like I know a few Muslim people. Like we have a Muslim person in our football team, Sam.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Yeah, he's fantastic. He's the most lovely bloke you'll meet. And it's I don't get why people really like my partner. She's Hebrew, like she's Jewish, and it's like I was born from a Christian family, sort of thing. And honestly, it shouldn't matter what religion you follow or as you said, what race. It's matter who you are as a person. But people have that influence on social media to drill it into people's heads. So
the last question I have to you today. Thank you for your time.
No problem. It's been good.
What does identity and individualism mean to you in today's society? Like, if you could sum it up.
Briefly, I think there's only one you.
Yeah.
So there's never going to be another one of you. Yeah. So it's.
And I think with you saying there's only one of you, I think there could be multiple of me.
Yeah.
But the form of identity and individualism makes you you. And because identity is a sensitive topic, many people don't talk about it. But if you think about it, everyone's identity is different. Like we mentioned before, you support Southampton, I support Liverpool, and over the years, it has impacted our identity.
100%.
Creating memories, all of that.
Yeah.
And additionally, like you said earlier, you didn't have the best of childhood. In identity made you want to change, and it made you change for the good.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. It's going to sound really stupid, but a good comparison to this, right, is like in Star Wars, right, the clones, right, they're all cloned from one person, so they all look the same, they're all built the same and everything, but they're all different because of they've developed personalities, they've developed who they are. So like I think that's a very good sort of thing. Like if you watch like any Star Wars series or anything like that about that, like you can see like they're not all the same. They're all different, and yes, we are different, but again, we are the same as well. That's what I feel.
Thank you for today.
No, thank you. It's been great.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for listening and watching. Catch me next week on our new podcast that will explore the theme of identity and individualism. However, we will be using a different featured guest that is classified in a different age demographic.